You talk to me about this exhibit and where the inspiration came in the creation?
So the inspiration for the show came from when I saw Nina Simone perform Young, Gifted, and Black at the Harlem Cultural Arts Festival, which was highlighted in Summer of Soul, a documentary that came out this past year. And just the intention, that she had when performing that song. And, she followed that up with a poem that was for the audience too. And, I wanted to you know, provide like a visual representation of how that felt for me and everything. And that was the main inspiration for the show.
Okay. And can you give me like a little bit about your background? Like, how did you get involved? How did you start studying art? Are you professionally trained or self-taught?
Yeah, so I'm self-taught. I started doing collage work in 2019. I honestly just stumbled upon an issue of Ebony that had Gary Coleman on it. And, I was very enamored by just the level of intention on showing Black life. And I kind of just started, collaging from there. I don't really know. There wasn't really like a pivotal moment that there was a reason why I wanted to choose collage, but, I'm glad that I did because I've definitely taken a liking to it, but definitely self-taught up until this moment. So.
And for those who haven't had an opportunity to check out the exhibit, can you describe what it is?
Absolutely. So the show is comprised of old and new works, collage work, and larger scale works on canvas. And the majority of the show is a lot of the source material that you'll find within the show and throughout the pieces are all found through Ebony and Jet. And the feeling I was trying to elicit while putting this show together was Black joy, on a journey of, Black consciousness and what that's like. I'm kind of like showing Black joy, but also talking about the things that we, experience day to day.
Yeah, it kind of highlights the importance of Black media when it comes to shaping the narrative of how we are portrayed. And it's one of the goals of, publications like The Defender, that portray all sides of Black life, the joy, the resilience, the strength. Is that kind of an overwhelming theme in your exhibit?
You know, the overall theme in the exhibit is, highlighting Black life, showing us having a good time while talking about, how to achieve that, you know, different, um, a large part of my art practice is trying to educate and share the information I learn, on my own personal journey of Black consciousness. And, that's definitely reflected in the works in terms of, you know, finding these images or often discarded items and repurposing them, for something that means, a little more.
And why is that important to you as an artist to do?
Because I feel as though, there's always new ways to use images. I don't think they have one purpose, but I enjoy the language, that I'm using. It's kind of like poetry in a way for me, the way I write within the collages and everything. And yeah.
Yeah. Now, you guys have partnered with the foundation as far as bringing this exhibit to the Stony Island Arts Bank. What does the partnership mean in a bigger scale when you're talking about particularly the Black arts movement here in Chicago? What does this partnership do?
Oh, that's for me or for Ade?
Yeah, I'll let Easy answer that one.
I think for me, I grew up in that area. I spent about 9 years of my life on 67th and South Shore Drive. And I really had no idea what the Astor was doing, but when I found out about it in my later years, it's just, when you see what he's done with that community and what he's building and the proof of concept, you just want to be a part of it. So I took it upon myself a few years ago around COVID just to see how I could help out, and bring awareness to what the Astor Gates and the Rebuild Foundation was doing. I think when people are aware of this community and all the retreat, Dorchester, the archive house, like when people find out about these things, they feel kind of the same way I felt. They just want to help out. They want to be a part of it. They want to learn more about it. And I want to take this opportunity to just bring as much energy, good energy that is, the most good energy, the most awareness, and the most diverse crowd that's ever been on the east side of Chicago over there. So that's my goal with these shows coming up. And very happy Ade could be the first to launch it, and being, my friend for a few years, and just being, just a great artist. He's put in the work, and I feel like that's a great launch for the city. We have a lot of great artists to come, a few group shows to close out the year, a few surprises, and I'm looking forward to it.
So this is a collaboration that is going to extend for the entire year. So you'll have constant programming at Stony Island Arts Bank?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we'll have, I believe, 6 shows total.
Well, can you tell me a little bit more about how people can come and see the show, where it's at, the times, all that other good stuff?
Oh, yes, it's 67th and Stony Island. We'll be open from Thursday to Sunday, 12 to 6. And we have a lot of surprises. We'll have some extra programming, just a lot of friends and family just coming through and sharing their information and their journey along the way. And we're looking forward to it.
Was there anything else that you wanted audiences to know about your art and your exhibition coming up?
I hope they can make it out and they enjoy the show. And, shows like this, I feel like typically, don't look like this in a Black space, Black artists, Black gallerists. And, it's really an honor to be a part of something so intentional. So I hope they feel that for sure when they see the show.